Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, Force Division Interval, I'm going to show you a new feature in version 10. The Force Division Interval command allows you to force a division in a file. You can use this to force a division if you go on a break, or to force divisions throughout the duration of a job, if you'd rather use that than use the timer in the user settings. I'm going to show you how this new feature works in this video. In a previous video, I showed you how to set up and share your files with division interval. In this video, I'm going to show you a new feature that works with division interval that has been introduced in version 10. The new feature is force division interval. This allows you to on-demand divide your file. These on-demand divisions can be in addition to the timed divisions set up under Alt-U, real-time, division interval, or you can use force division interval instead of a timed division interval. If I leave my division interval set to 30, my file will still divide every 30 minutes. However, if I use the force division command, either from the toolbar, from my keyboard, or via a macro from my steno machine, then I'll get an additional division file at that time. If I only wish to divide the files manually, I can change my division interval setting to all 9s to ensure that Eclipse will never hit the time limit to actually divide the file on its own. If I do this, I'll be able to use a steno stroke, the drop-down menu, or a keystroke assigned to force division interval to make my divisions. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and leave this set at all 9s. If you're unsure of how division interval works generally, I definitely recommend you watch the previous video. That shows you how regular divisions work. When using force division, division overlap works the same way. Since I want to only use force division in this example, I've set my division interval to all 9s. And since I had already had division interval set up previously, in my programming tab in file locations, I already have a division equal line, so I don't need to add anything additionally. However, in order for the command to work, I do need to make sure that it is assigned. I can find the force division command under Tools, Real-Time, Force Division. Since I don't have a real-time file open right now, it is grayed out. You'll notice that force division does not have a keystroke next to it. Since it doesn't have a keystroke next to it, the only way that I can currently make this command work is by clicking on it while a document is open. However, I want to use a steno stroke for it. So what I'll need to do is first assign a keyboard keystroke to force division, and then I can assign a macro that I can use for my steno machine, or that I can use with a voice steno command. I'm going to go to my user settings, Edit tab, Keyboard, Standard, and I'm going to click Add. For command, I'm going to click the F key until I find force division interval. I've selected force division interval, and now I need to assign a keystroke. I'm going to assign a keystroke that I know is not already in use. I'm going to use Control-Shift-Alt-Z. I'll press OK. And now if I scroll through the list, I see Control-Shift-Alt-Z is assigned to force division interval. Now when I assign this command to a macro to use from my steno machine or to use with a voice steno command, this command will work. I'm going to press Close, and next I'm going to make a macro to use with force division. I'll press Macros. I'm going to click New. I'm going to call this macro force division interval. I'll click Add Command. And again, I'm going to press F until I get to force division interval. I have force division interval selected, so I'll press OK. This is the only command required for the macro. However, since I want to use it from a steno machine, I need to click the dictionary entry button. I'm going to select the steno I wish to use for this entry. I'll press OK. And I'm given a window similar to the global window. and it pre-fills the macro definition for me. Open curly bracket, capital M as in macro, colon, force division interval, which is the name of the macro, close curly bracket. This is exactly how it should be defined, and I'm going to make sure it goes into my main dictionary by pressing OK. If you're a voice user, when you click the dictionary entry button, simply type in the voice steno for the utterance that you've trained in Dragon for this purpose. Now that I've assigned force division interval a keystroke through the keystroke menu and also assigned it to a macro, I'm ready to use this during real time. I'm going to press OK. I'll press OK and OK. Next, I'm going to start a real-time file, and I'm going to use the macro that I set up in order to manually divide the real-time file. I'm going to go to my Dropbox folder by opening Windows File Explorer, and I can go to Dropbox into my Scopus folder, or I can just click Scopus on the left here. Right now, there are no files here ready to be shared. I'm going to begin a real-time file to demonstrate how the force division stroke works. In this real-time file, you'll see several different instances where I write the macro. You'll see the blue macro steno appear in the note bar on the right. And each time in this example that I do use the force division command, it appears immediately after my off-the-record statement. I've made it predictable so that you can see the cues that happen when a file divides, and see how it relates to the macro performance. I'm going to start a file, and as always with division interval, in this case, I only want a single WAV file, and so I'm going to name my file with an underscore at the end, and I'll press OK. I'm going to let this file translate, and you'll see several different instances where the force division command is used. There you see the first division in this document. And if I open my Dropbox folder, you see that the WAV file and that first division have dropped. Again, the force division stroke has been stroked, and if I open up my division folder, I have this new file. Again, the file has divided because the force division command has been issued. I'm going to stop writing for a moment. If I go to my Dropbox folder, you see that I have all three of these divisions here along with a single WAV file. Using the force division command works exactly the same way as using the timer. However, it's simply on your terms. And as I said before, you can use the force division interval command in addition to the built-in timer in Eclipse for division interval. If I have this set to 30, I can still use the force division interval command. The file will still divide every 30 minutes, however, it will also divide when I issue that command manually. If I instead have this number set to all 9s, Eclipse will simply never reach that time interval in order to automatically divide the file on its own, and I can then use the force division command to access all of the divisions that I need manually. If you do frequent short cases that you wish to break up manually, this may be a great option for you and your team. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have questions about division interval or any of Eclipse's other amazing features, or Advantage Software's other great products, please don't hesitate to contact us. Advantage Software offers anytime support 24/7. Tech support can be reached anytime, including weekends and holidays, at 772-288-3266. Email support is available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications and like this video. Thank you so much and have a great day.